Alright, we're back for round 3. This hand's not very good. We've got a lot of lands and a lot of things that don't do much. So we are going to ship this hand, and this is much better. Keep, and I will scry the scrapper to the top. So, sweet deal. Alright. So this hand's not the best, but make do with what you've got. Alright, he has a Bandar. Cool, that's a nice pickup. So our hand's shaping up to be pretty awesome. Let's see what we got. Riskar. Oh boy. I think I want to Welding Sparks this. Actually, I think I just kill this because he can move those 3 counters onto something later, which is awkward. So yeah, I think we're just gonna bomb that guy. Rather than try to get on the board with something when he can just move counters and just outclass my guys, I'll just wait. Alright, so we are starting to fall behind here. We're going to play our Death Touch guy. Let's see what we can pick up. Ooh, Oath of a Johnny. Card's pretty good. Spring Fusion, Caught in the Brights, Cavalry. That's tough. I almost feel like the Cavalry is probably my best pickup here. Alternatively, I could take the Caught in the Brights to just turn off one of his guys, but the Cavalry is just a giant dude. Potential 6/6 for for 5. It's pretty good option, I think. And even just as a 4/4 for 5, it still outclasses his current board. But then again, Caught in the Brights is very good. Unfortunately, it doesn't really play well with what I've got in my hand. I don't have any vehicles, so if he's got any sort of blink, or if he's got, just more guys, like I can't play 2 spells in a turn. But with the Cavalry, I can take it, and just next turn I can just cast it on 5, and then if I draw another land, then I can play 2/3 drops, or whatever it may be. So I feel like that's probably the best pick. And we'll see what happens as far as if he wants to attack or not. If he does, we are clearly blocking. However, if he doesn't, then I can attack him, and I imagine he'll just throw away whichever guy he wants to. I can't imagine that he would want to block, but you never know. Alright, so I want to block the token maker. I don't think, if he does have blink, spells or whatever, that's fine. He can get a couple more, whatever, counters. But I just don't want him to have other energy cards that'll allow him to keep spitting out guys. So. And I also exiled. Ooh, so that sucks. But it's not so bad actually, because I think what the play is going to be now is actually just make 2 guys. I'll play this, and I'm going to play a Frontline Rebel actually, rather than the Weldfast Engineer, because it's forced to attack each combat if able. So if he wants to try to just play a giant ground creature or whatever, that's fine. If he wants to hold back and just not attack with anything, that's also fine. I really don't care either way. But if he attacks with the Rishkar, I will block with my Rebel. Yeah, get in there. Do it. Come at me, bro. What are you doing? I'm tapped out. Man. Come Come at me, bro. Oh, okay. So he is doing double duty. Alright, I'm just gonna... What could he have, is the question. I don't know that there's any spells that pump 2 guys. See, I wonder if I block the Silkweaver Elite, that forces him to have a trick. I mean, he's just the way he's offering up. I should just block here and then block there with the Chaser. But in this particular scenario, I don't want to do that because I've got this that I really want to cast as a giant thing. I feel like I just block the Silkweaver and then just, you know, make him spend his mana on the trick. I mean, I got to get the trick out of his hand one way or the other. And the Rebel's not doing anything on the crackback anyways, so I'm not really worried about it. So if you've got your ally evasion, you've got your +3/+3 energy thingamajig, whatever, just go ahead and use it. No, Inspire Charge. What the freak is this? Oh, okay. Lifecrafter's gift. So that would have been major blowout, yeah. So it's a good thing that didn't happen. Alright, so here actually I'm going to just smack. And make a guy. If he double blocks, which would have been what I would have done there, but he did not. But we'll just play a 4/4. Bang. So now I've got a way to block one of his 4/4s, and I just need to draw. Ugh, that's ugly. Yeah. So I am almost dead. I need to bum a removal spell on the Hawk, which is unfortunate. I'm probably just dead if he's got anything. Oh, he didn't even spend the energy. Wow, that's surprising. Right, well, anyways, I go to 1, and that's not removal, so no sense in showing him any more of our deck. Alright, so he's got some large creatures. Predicament is not good. 4th Bridge Prowler is going to get cut here. He doesn't have anything that I can really kill. He had a servo token in the first game. You know, whatever. But Tidy Conclusion is pretty good. I can pick off his biggest creature with that. And then the array is actually probably not bad. I think I'll cut the Courier for the array. It didn't really do much in the first game. I just died to a impeccable timing and lost me 2 cards. So I think we'll roll with this. And I will play first. And I got a mulligan in this hand. This mono spell hand doesn't do anything. Okay, this is better. If only that was a Bomat Courier. Sad times. This is interesting. This guy is big. Very big. I don't have the lands to cast him. And it would be my first draw step. He's not the best, and I think that he will get outclassed with all of the counters that he's got, so I'm actually just going to push that. I really want to just draw, you know, another land to fill my curve, and, you know, maybe I get punished and draw a bunch of lands in a row, but what are you going to do? Alright, so if I draw a bunch of lands in a row, at least I have a 2/1. And I've never really played with this card before, so I don't really know how good it is, but it seems like it would be decent to tap down their largest creature that's either beating the crap out of me or just allowing me to push through some damage. So Aether Chaser's a nice pickup there. And I would have still been hitting all my land drops on top if I had kept the 5/4. But that's aside the point, I suppose. That is a 2-3. Okay. Well, I was going to tap that and try to get in for 4 here, but I think we are better served playing our monster champion. So let's just play that and just pass. And now I can be on the offensive with the array. Would be unfortunate if he has a impeccable timing or okay. Fairgrounds Warden. Fair. That's not as bad for us. Let's see if he hits. Wow. Okay. Sure. Getting aggressive. Yeah, blocks. Ooh. So that's pretty good. Need to look something up. Ha. Okay. So it does just cost a single green. I just didn't. I thought it cost 2. So that is obviously not a good spot for me to be in. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna leave up all my unlicensed disintegration, and I'm gonna kill his warden. If he's got ornamental courage, he's got ornamental courage. There's nothing I can do about that. But yeah. At least this way he can attack me, and then I'll take 2. Maybe he taps green to cast a creature, and then I get my thing back. Oh, okay. So we fabricated. Alright, well, I'm going to kill that to get my champion back. Get more energy. And here, I think what I do... Oh, shoot. That's unfortunate. See, what I was going to say is that if I attack and he wants to use the ornamental courage on this, let's say, I can just tap it again in response. But this, he can actually block with something and then courage it. And it gives him +1/+3. So if he's got the courage on the artisan, then my champion is dying for sure. Perhaps the best attack is actually just with the Aether Chaser, because then if he wants to burn that spell, I can at least manufacture a little bit of gas out of that. Because he can't block this, and then I can still make a token. Maybe I attack with the Automaton too, actually, because that would warrant a block here. And then I can turn on my Aeronaut for a 3/3, which is infinitely better than doing anything else. So I think that's probably what I want to do. Because attacking with the champion is just stupid. I just attack, and then he goes +1/+3 on here, and all of a sudden he's got, a 3/5, and, versus my 3/3 double strike. Which, I guess it's not terrible. Yeah, why not? You know what? If he trades his ornamental courage and a 3/5 for my 3/3 double striker, then that's fine. I still get a 3/3 flyer, and I've got a couple of other things going on, so I think that's better. So I'll make a servo token, pump the champion, and let's see. He could also have impeccable timing to just kill my 3/3, which, was just going to happen anyways. I mean, I wasn't going to get in a free attack and then get pumping up to a 4/4. So I assume we'll see a block. Yep, and then the glint sleeve. Wow. No kidding. So he's either got the impeccable, or oh, he's got the 3/3. Wow. And he didn't block the champion. You just want to take 6 points of damage. Okay. That's fine by me, man. I mean, whatever you want to do. You want to burn your remove spells to kill 2 on first strikers. That's totally fine by me. You get a 3/3 flyer, and now I have a 4/4 double striker, which you will not be able to use Ornamental Courage to save. So unless you've got revoked privileges or impeccable timing in response to the trigger, I think you are in trouble. Unfortunately, my last card's not very exciting. I mean, Malphus Squad's good to just put bodies on the board. I think I may give it a +1/+1 counter, but that's probably not where I want to be. Yeah, actually, no, that's probably bad. Sure. I assume I'm getting hit for 4 here. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Yep. I go to 10. He's got 4 cards in his hands. Cool. He's got a gear guy. And caught in the brights. Got it. Okay. Well, can serve for 3 and play a Malphus Squad. And I'm going to go with the servo. Just need extra blockers. I unfortunately don't have a way to get rid of that caught in the brights, which is unfortunate. So just gonna have to make do with what I've got. I've got him dead in 2 turns, and I've got the array to push through any damage if he's got flyers. I've got a Malphus Squad, which I can block anything with and probably trade, and 2 servo tokens to just chump and keep me alive for a couple of turns. So, and I can also use the array defensively if he doesn't have a flyer. The only thing that I'm really worried about at this point now is just getting killed, or him playing a flyer and then, just getting killed to that. So he wasted his last energy. I'm going to go ahead and take 4 to get a tie game, 6-all. I've also got just about infinite live draws. I've got my Tidy Conclusion. I've got... Well, that's ugly. Alright, well, he's out of cards now, so it is what it is. Crap. Well, got Tidy Conclusion. I've got Welding Sparks, another unlicensed disintegration. But he's out of cards also. Let's see what happens. So, tap Silkweaver, attack for 3. Then he has 4 creatures to attack with. I block 1 with Malphus Squad, chump the other 2, take 3 from the Leopard. Go to 3, array, tap his elite, kill him on the next turn. It's all going to be dependent on what he draws, and again on what I draw on my next turn. But I think that I'm comfortable enough with where the board is at. He's got 1 trample creature. I think that I'm comfortable enough to just try to go for the kill here. So we'll tap the elite, I'll crack in for 3. Could have even attacked with the Malphus Squad, honestly, because he's forced to double block, and I would just trade with something that I was going to trade with anyways, but it's kind of irrelevant. Unfortunately, I only had 2 servo tokens too, so I could only get through, you know, 1 point. So, all right. Well, he needs to have something good, but we're gonna block the reach guy, and I'm gonna block one of each. So if he drew impeccable timing, I'm dead. If he drew a pump spell that kills me through this guy, I'm dead. Oh, baby. That's legit. Alright, I'm going to attack and see what happens if he's got the timing. Alright, he doesn't have the timing, but I had him killed anyways with the disintegration, so that is sweet. Cool. Alright, let's go to sideboard again here. Let's go for game 3. This card, I don't know, man. I mean, it was doing some work, though. Let me push through damage. I think it is probably like a mini key to the city type thing. Garrison, I'm not thrilled with, but it might be okay, actually. Considering he's got a lot of big things, I can crew it with some of my smaller things and try to get through. Might be worthwhile. I didn't even see that card. I wasn't even thinking about that. Still don't want that. Yeah, jeez. There's not a lot of stuff. Maybe this Rush of Vitality might be good. I'm not thrilled with this card right now. Rampage still helps me trade up. Maybe the Garrison is better. Yeah, let me actually try that. Let me pop in a Garrison over. Actually, let's take out a Gear Smasher, and let's just try it just as like a blocker, and see what happens. It's just having a larger blocker against mono, giant green things is probably a good idea, but it could just be, I keep calling these things equipment. Whatever. Alright, this hand's pretty cool. Got a tapper, got removal, got a fatty. Oh boy, we're getting ferocious already. Alright, we got another fatty. It's like Fat Central over here. If he plays a creature here, I'm probably apt to just Helix it right away. Huh. Yep, that needs to die. And I'm doing this now because I don't want him to be able to put a counter on it. And then also, if I had waited to try to do it in response to the counter or whatever, he could have a pump spell, which is just not good for me. So, a lot of people don't know that this is a sorcery speed effect. I had an opponent play one of these in an earlier match, and he was just he attacked with like a couple of guys or whatever that were like lower class. Like, let's say I have a 3/3 on the board, and he's got this 2/2. He attacked, and then he tapped a green mana. He's just sitting there for like 30 seconds just trying to figure out what's going on here, and then he just let his guy get eaten, and it was, yeah, so just pay attention to your cards. Anyway, tap his guy, get hit for 1. It is cold today. Alright, we have a 2/2. Neat. And another hawk. Yuck. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm going to play that instead of my 3/4, because that's way better. Hit something good. Ooh, baby. Rallier. Man, that card. I don't really have anything to target with it, though, so we're just going to take the revoke. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see if he shoves. Ooh. Not really a shove, but he's going up. I imagine the implement's going to pump his thing again. And I think we want to use the revoke on the hawk. Ooh, Rishkar. That's a pretty good one. Not sure why you wouldn't just tap green for that. So he's televising something, or just made a mistake. One of the two. Because he still has technically green mana available with all of his creatures that can whatever. Let's see what he shoves with. Alright. I have to imagine that he's got impeccable timing. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a better attack. So what's flying? I assume this is flying. Yeah. I'll block the servo. I'll bite. I'll bite. Oh, he didn't fly. Wow. Shocking. Regardless, I will bite. I know you have impeccable or a pump. Yep, there it is. Ha! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. So here, I can play revoke something and then tap something. So I would still take 5. I think I need to get on the board. Then next turn I can play club security, land, and then tap something. And then the following turn I can revoke the hawk or something, and then whatever. So if he's got that, oh okay. I was gonna say if you you wouldn't know yet because you didn't draw it. But if he's got that freaking 4 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on all your dudes that have a counter already, then it's gonna be ugly. I do like to see that he's going all in on the hawk, though. I don't have anything to block in the air, and the more he goes in on the hawk, the more that revoke privileges is going to hurt him. But as it stands now, I'm taking 6 points of damage. He drew a card off of the implement. And then he's going to draw another card. Scrapper Champion. Well, let's see here. I think I want to play that. I think we'll do that. Scrapper Champion plus Invigorated Rampage is just stupid. So yeah, I mean, I can, in theory, 14 him with the champion next turn. So, yeah. I was considering attacking for a moment there. I was. Probably a good attack, actually. Excuse me. He's got 2 cards in his hand, so I'm... Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh boy. Alright. Well, he drew his sideboard card, which is unfortunate for us. And I think that I am probably in deep trouble here. So, yeah, he's going all in. If he's got any pump spell, I'm dead. I think my only reprieve is if I draw another Invigorated Rampage. But, oh man. Okay. Well, our opponent drew removal spell for our tapper, plus removal spell for our blocker, plus whatever else he might have in his hand off of draw steps and an implement. So, that was unlucky. But let's see if he correctly attacks with everything. Let's see if he correctly energizes this thing. Because I'll block. Man, I'll block. I will block that thing all day. Boo. Alright, well, we have been defeated. It was a good run. Eddie Trailhawk and large creatures is ridiculous, but yeah, our opponent drew fairly well here. I mean, drawing removal and then removal for our tapper was pretty good. But that's the way it goes. I'm actually satisfied with a 2-1 with this deck. I think that that was pretty good. GG's opponent. Alright, well, we are dead. I'm just gonna give this guy +4/+0 just for the lulz. But we are dead. 2 packs, not bad. Let's see what we would have drawn. Mountain. Alright. So yeah, we were probably dead. There's the Invigorated Rampage. So never thought about that combo until it actually, came up, but that's pretty hilarious. Double Invigorated Rampage on the Scrapper Champion is 22 damage after +1/+1 counter. And that would have been pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more Magic.